Welcome to Technical RPA. So for this session we are going to talk about what are the key takeaways in RPA. Actually, in all my time working in technology, I have spent mostly 5 to 6 years of experience in RPA at different companies. So during that time I had learned some key lessons, both implementation and how to make transition, and as well as end-to-end automation as smooth as possible. So mostly I get created and supported end-to-end transition and within 100 bots in all my 6 years. So mostly 80 to 85 bots in production. So in that case I got, so what are the key takeaways in RPA and how I was learned through each and every situation. So the thing is, the main takeaway is RPA is all about you should follow the labor, which means FTE, full time. How many FTEs? Suppose you are going to figure out one automation, and that automation has how many labors you are going to exit out from company or you are taking out for FTE. So that is one thing. For example, I'm taking one Excel automation, I'm completing on it. Once I completed, how many labors I have to take out from company, so that or else I have to replace that person into other areas. So this is the first thing. The first step to successful automation is figuring out where to start. You have to figure out and you have to think through that where to start. If it is Excel automation, where to start. If it is web automation, where to start. Which tool to start or which implementation has to start. So implementation and successful labor out is success of RPA. So you have to find out where you are spending your man hours for the repetitive task, and you have to check the return on investment is more than efficiency of based on headcount. So only headcount, if I want to take out from one labor, that is not a thing. RPA is efficiency and return of investment. So the thing is ROI or return on investment is calculated in many ways, and so the value of automation is all about efficiency and ROI, and best of automation follow the labor. The second thing is, a big question that I get is, what can you automate? When you talk about automation, what can you automate? Which means repetitive task. For example, day-to-day tasks, such like, for example, you're going to bank and taking some payment, and you are giving some check. So these are all repetitive tasks. So instead of that, I'm going NEFT transaction, I'm getting OTP, I'm transferring funds. So if I want to make it an automation, this is my repetitive task. For example, every day I have to send out 10,000 to particular person. This is my repetitive task. I can automate through it through secure automation through any tool. So what RPA is automating, what to do automatic, and what type of things has to be automated. So most processes that are automated are the manual, repetitive, and monotonous ones, and mostly they automated pulling data from report and inputting into spreadsheet, or else pulling data from particular website and inputting into the particular Excel or PDF reports. So we are using many softwares, AA or BP or UiPath for RPA training, and for so training and support and warranty support, and as well as the efficient team is very important to develop RPA components. The most unexpected but important factor of RPA ROI is accuracy. So whatever you created the automation, that accuracy is very important based on ROI. The return of investment. So what you are invested, you have to get the returns as well as accuracy. You are creating one automation, so how long it's the automation has to be running without any issues, as well as 100% accuracy, as well as what client has expected, with it without less mistakes. The robot doesn't make mistakes, which means every report is 100% accurate on time and done without need of outside resource. The thing is, no extra bandwidth needed to complete the task, and no wiggle room needed to account for possible incorrect calculation. So, whatever you have to do, the repetitive task, you have to be the bot has to be give the 100% accuracy without any issues. And what is fourth one? That is the thing is, your RPA program should never adversely affect your business. It should not affect your business. So, for example, you are creating the you're done the RPA bot which has sent out the file or report to everyone to leadership, that has to do each and every day. So without impacting your business is going to other side, your RPA bots are going with the other side. So it has to go simultaneously and without affect our business. The thing is, RPA produces two different kinds of documentation, or as is and to be. As is whatever you have made your business. To be is whatever the RPA has to be done. As is manual, to be is automation. So the thing is, as is documentation is the step by step how to do the process manually. The to be documentation is the step by step of what the robot does to complete the process. You are going to create the robot or bot. How does the robot complete the processes to do to be? Sometimes these two are the same, and sometimes they are slightly different, and sometimes 50% automation and 50% manual. Sometimes partial automation. Sometimes automation manual and automation manual. So the lot of type of automations are available, but it should not affect your business. If goes something wrong with your software robot, you can always pull out the as is documentation and know exactly how to keep the process going manually while the robot is being fixed. How the process, you have to check how the process is going manually, which means one developer, sorry, one BBA worker or else keyer has to be do in manually the same way the robot has to be do or bot has to do. You should produce documentation, that is main thing, and excellent support, and you need good team and monitoring team. And if robot fails or what you are created fails, it should not negatively affect your business. If any failure happen, so within the service level agreement it has to be modified the bot, and it issue has to be fixed on it. That is main important thing. You need a efficient team of development, testing, production support, as well as sending report to client as a bot. So the final thing is, your support and monitoring should be made up of the strongest people you have in RPA. That is major and important thing. Not only the developer to development, developer has to understand the business and has to work with what and how do without any issues or with less impact. When something does go wrong, you want to strongest people, you have to be top of the problem, because up to deployment or else production, whatever the issues happen, team has to be perform very well, and without any little disturbance the process has to be run. The final goal is the bot has to run without any issues. This is the goal. If you want to achieve that goal, you need the team of efficient team, you need the team of the well-known developer. This is probably the most important lesson. The wherever we have developed RPA bots and monitoring bots, and automation is the very important thing. But the thing is, the monitoring and support is, instead of development, monitoring and supporting is very important thing, because when you are deploying your bot into the production, so each and every second you have to be very careful, and you have to look on it, and you have to take strongest consideration and decisions, and issues has to be fixed as soon as possible. Because in when bot is in production, you have sometimes you have to fix the issues within a quick time, because it's running in production, everyone waiting on your report. If it not happens, the probably that is